All you archaeologists, welcome to the proximity. I'm having a sanitarium adventure. I'm hoping. Maybe we can finish this game tonight. It is almost midnight. About 1:45, 13 minutes. More importantly, it's the 31st of the December 2024, which means it's going to be midnight very soon. Which means it's going to be New Year's very soon, which is what I'm getting at. Let's load game. Got an ulcer from all the sweets I have had over the Christmas period. I don't begrudge myself the treats for over the holiday season, though I'm already paying for it. Probably not going to be helped by this Monster Energy drink. Been a little bit low on energy, probably because of all the sweets. But a couple of drinks probably help. Gonna open up this as well. This has been my one. I can't really drink too much nowadays. It's one of my gardening beers. One won't hurt, certainly if I cut it with a cup of tea and a couple of drinks. Can we go in here?
This must be the Jaguar Temple. A sacrificial bowl. It is caked with dried blood. This must be an empty copper bowl. Now what? Now what? Surely, now what? An empty wind. These inanimate objects.
Yeah, they do mock me with their silence. What are you doing? I'll try drink to that.
I accept your challenge.
I've completely forgotten what I was trying to do in the last stream. I understand I was trying to get their names. Oh yeah.
They have honored Quetzalcoatl with this statue, and he repays them with destruction.
I have a piece of paper somewhere. Let me fish that out. That's not what it is. Where is it? Where's it gone? Okay. Well, we're not going to be able to solve any puzzles.
What name did you go by in this world, fallen hero?
Eldest war chief. Elder brother too. Whitslop.
Yeah, Ian Hislop, I get it. Yes, so here is what I'm trying to do.
Simple pottery.
I might drop this down to 0. I tried to keep it on like during the holiday season and stuff, because you're allowed to celebrate and things like that, but New Year, you know, I can keep the counter and make it a resolution.
I'd like to undergo the second stage of the ritual.
Do you know all 6 names of the warriors who came before you?
No, not yet.
No.
I'm sorry. You must find all 6 before I test you.
It's a very, hello, I'm Mr. Burns. What's your first name, Mr. Burns? I don't know. Although, that's lesser impression of Homer Simpson doing impression of Mr. Burns, and somehow I went quite Monty Python with that. Though then again, none of the Simpsons cast, as far as I can tell, can do any of their voices anymore, so... it's probably within the realm. So there's a piece of paper which has the order of 5 of the names, and it's somewhere around here. And I know where the 6th warrior is. I've spoken to all of them, of course. Well, all but one. That's sort of the point. It's this dickhead.
It is not possible. The wind took surely an unwise no. This must be the pod of might. That would be big head. This water is impure.
And he won't go down there anymore.
This water.
But also, because I'm going to get nudges if I really need one.
What name did you go by in this world, fallen hero?
So I'll find a piece of paper. It's my squared paper. I should have fucking loads of it. I wouldn't have thrown it away. I'll tell you what, in the interest of any momentum at all, I'll do a cut. I'll find that piece of paper and I'll nudge myself to finding the 6th person as well. Because fuck it. I've completed enough games this year. I've done pretty well for that. Right, I feel like I tried this, but I definitely presumably did not.
An empty copper bowl. Such an action is unworthy of the holy warrior. That would...
Okay, fair enough.
That... Such a...
So, when I looked at the hint, there wasn't a hint saying how the fuck do I talk to the 6th person. The hint was to do with how do I get into there,
I can't...
which indicates there's a way to get into there. Perhaps by cooling down the lava, and I was like, okay, maybe you pour water on there. Oh, hang on a minute. Have I literally made the same mistake as last time? No, because he's not one of the dead people.
I can't use that. Rights of the warrior?
It is old indeed, wise one.
Then I will go through the...
Forgive me, sacred one.
How do you expect to
I don't.
You would sacrifice yourself?
Ah, never mind. No, this is how I started the quest. I was like, oh, it's New Year's. I was like, did somebody knock in? No, it's fireworks.
Scalding lake of lava. Such an action is...
Alright, I've got to look at the,
This water is impure.
let's have a quick look at the fireworks. I'll be right back. New Year. I tried going outside briefly to see the fireworks and stuff. It is overcast and raining, so that's it's not really happening. So that's fine. Let's complete this instead. I did get a better hint. Unfortunately, it was too good of a hint. Actually, I'm not really sure what to do.
A large statue. Violent earth magic has made it unstable.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I guess that wasn't a place I naturally messed around.
Spirit, what say you? What name did you go by in this world, fallen hero? The Shaven Head Otanmi? What was your station as warrior, Spirit?
In my prime, older than Tivitak, younger than Hutsala.
Right, I know the exact order now. Cool.
Clearly, this is the Temple of Water. Clearly,
Can I go in it?
clearly, 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 clearly. This water is impure. Clearly.
Yes, it's 2025 now. Sorry, I was just like, what year is it? Has it been 25 all year? No, it's only just 2025.
I'd like to undergo the second stage of the ritual.
Do you know all 6 names of the warriors who came before you?
Yes, I do.
Then let us begin, Olmec. Name the 6 warriors, starting with the youngest and ending with the eldest.
Zilunen. Ometok. Tipetok. Sentiotl. Huitzlap. Mixquartal.
You are most wise, Grand Olmec. You are now ready for the ancient magics of the land, handed down to me by my father and his father before him. To protect you from the mighty elements, I must combine your stone flesh with my blood and the magics of the earth. This will create a temporary magical barrier between yourself and the forces of nature.
How long will it last?
Not long. You must be swift in your quest. Blood of the holy, flesh of the warrior, married to the heart of the land in a union of protection and power. Hear my prayers for divine conjuring. Bring forth the sacred magics of the deep earth to shield this noble warrior from the harsh elements. It is done. Go forth and fulfill your destiny, Olmec. The fate of our village lies in your hands.
Cool.
Save game.
I do. I got the correct elements.
Return to game.
Can I walk the lava now? I can. Haha, I know.
Scalding lake of lava. And this must be the pod of might. An empty copper bowl. It... The wind, it defies comprehension. This, an empty, it defies. This, what more can I do? This is...
Oh no, I need to give that to the dude, don't I? Ah, my first sneeze of the year.
I have the pod of might, old one. Here, work your magic.
Very good. Thank you, Sacred One. I will begin at once. I go to fulfill my destiny. May my sacrifice save the village.
Look at him go.
Although honorable in your sacrifice, the village is still in danger, old one. Quetzalcoatl has powerful magic at his disposal.
Mask.
Mask? What mask do you speak of?
Death Mask. His power comes from it.
Where is it?
Below the maze.
The witch doctor's broken body. Rest now, valiant one. The witch... The wind That would be such an action is. I can't use that. Such an action. Perhaps, surely, the witch doctor's broke.
Okay, I was trying to get his heart.
A crystal heart.
Never mind, there's one right here. If he just stepped out the way, I could have done a bunch of stuff before he went to attack him. And here's me thinking I'd need his actual heart.
This is a noble offering, holy warrior, but it is misplaced. Holy warrior, an honorable offering is made, but still more is required before the temple door will open. Seek the blood that flows from a sacred heart and place it in the second bowl.
Okay, I'll try that again. But no, I just tried that. You know what? There is some dripping blood. Maybe I just misaimed that.
Surely, sure.
There is not, and don't call me Shirley. Cool. Let us find the maze.
A sacrificial.
The offerings are accepted. The Jaguar temple door opens before sacred Olmec.
The Jaguar totem. Stone wheels. Set to turn for some strange purpose.
Oh God. There's a lot of symbols. Doesn't look like I'm guessing this shit.
Murals of ancient heroes. What? No painting of the mighty Olmec? Murals of what?
Well, I thought that was going to be a lot harder, won't lie. Full moon, lemniscate, mask, star, fish, target. Might be wondering why the fuck I remember the name for the lemniscate symbol. The answer is somebody at work asked me what it was called. And I was like, oh, I don't know, I should know this. And then he said it, and I was like, oh, damn it, that's in AI Somnium files, I should have remembered it, and now I do. So I can tell him that was, I got to use it. I mean, just for saying it out loud, but still. Bull, moon, lemon escape, mask, star was not set. Is that a fish? That looks like a wolf head. I think that's also incorrect.
Surely.
There we go. A click.
The Jaguar's power is revealed.
Neat. I'm gonna try these totems in the water temple because I can't think of anything else to interact with.
Clearly, this is the Temple of Water. Clearly. An empty cup, the Jaguar, perhaps. An empty. I can't. That would such an action. No, such an action. Clearly, this is the Temple of Water. Clearly. An empty copper bowl. The Jaguar totem, an empty cup. Carved stone. It seems to be a piece of something greater. Images carved in stone. Somehow these hold the key to the water temple. By the gods. Clearly, this is the Temple of Water.
I'll talk to the people in the village.
You mentioned a mask your father had created. The witch also spoke of a mask. He called it a death mask. Are these the same?
Oh, yes. That's what Father called it. It was for King Quetzalcoatl after he died. Father said it was magic.
What kind of magic, child?
I don't know. Ask Father. He knows.
Widow, you say your husband was quite familiar with the water temple. I have seen strange carvings on the temple walls that I do not understand. Can you explain them?
No, I am sorry, Great One. I am ignorant of such things. If my husband were alive, he would be able to help you out.
Alright, I talked to your dead ghost husband. Oh no.
Mason, your daughter spoke of a mask you created for Quetzalcoatl.
The death mask? It is ceremonial and tradition for such a mask to adorn the face of a dead king.
Your child also said that it was magical.
Yes, the witch and I performed the archaic spell of spiritual strength upon it. We thought it would ensure a speedy journey to the afterlife for our respected king.
Are you mad? That spell was forbidden by the elders. It grants a destructive force which can corrupt even the noblest of souls. He must be using the mask for his power. Where is it? It must be destroyed.
It is sealed in his tomb. There is no way to get to it.
What's important is I take none of the blame.
She has poisoned herself. and joined her husband in death. She has... As a fisherman, you must be familiar with the water temple. What do you know of the carvings that mark the inner wall?
Sacred place, devout may pass. To pray within the cool walls. Speak creed, live creed.
What creed?
The creed. Life.
What? You babble, Shade!
Cool. Wow, my sudden cold is really bad. That's really annoying. Would explain why I didn't have any energy today.
Sad one, I have spoken with the spirit of your husband.
Is he well?
The spirits are not as you and I. They speak in broken words and thoughts. When I asked of the carvings of the temple, he repeated the word creed to me. Do you know what this word means?
He lived by the fisherman's creed. He would often chant it to himself during prayer. The words are as follows. When God's eye is high above, spear the water quickly, for if the fish lie unaware, your baskets will be filled with the warrior's bounty.
Repeat the fisherman's creed to me.
Yes, Holy One. It is this. When God's eye is high above, spear the water quickly, for if the fish lie unaware, your baskets will be filled with the warrior's bounty.
Okay, 1 second. I will try that out.
Images carved in stone.
Eyes high up. Spear. Fish. Bounty? This seems like it's going to be really annoying.
By the gods.
By the gods. So I'm not talking suddenly because I'm nervous that my cold is gonna be aggressive.
Repeat the fisherman's creed to me.
Yes, Holy One. It is this. When God's eye is high above, spear the water quickly, for if the fish lie unaware, your baskets will be filled with the warrior's bounty.
Repeat the fisherman's creed to me.
Yes, Holy One. It is this. When God's eye is high above, spear the water quickly. For if the fish...
Hello, God Hand +1. So I didn't spear the water, I speared the fish last time. Like a fool! Happy New Year, and hello.
Images carved in stone.
God's Eye. Spear the water. Fish. Basket warrior? Hey, there we go. Lasers. Ooh. I have exploded a statue. That has not gotten me into the temple, but...
Clearly, this is the Temple of Water.
Well, this is going to be my last game of the year, and the first one of the year. So it has that honour. I do know Harvester. I actually own Harvester as well. I will say the follow-up game is going to be whatever that is, because I'm trying to flip between older game and newer game. Otherwise, I'll never play the new ones. But I'll keep Harvester in mind because I do own it, and I would like to play. There are other games that I potentially look at, which I can't get apparently, which are specifically Black Dahlia and Ripper, which are not for sale on GOG. But Harvester is and apparently playable, and being playable is kind of important to me playing it. Where is?
The wind that would.
Actually, not entirely sure where I'm supposed to put this stuff, but.
Why have you returned to this place?
Olmec, I should have known you'd come. You follow your god's commands like the dog that you are. Go back down to your followers and wait for your death as they do. You are powerless against me here.
You dare speak to me in such a tone? I have enough power to handle the likes of you.
Ha! Empty threats from a cowardly warrior.
Why do you seek to destroy those that worship you? You were their greatest... Why do you seek to destroy those that worship you? You were their greatest king.
They
Bah.
are world to none but themselves. Soon after my death, they stopped offering sacrifice, and now they will pay with their lives.
Why have you left your heavenly throne? For a god to return to this land is a disgrace.
I am more than a god. I am a warrior. And that idle throne is an empty chair that threatens to devour my eternal soul. I will conquer this world one village at a time until all are destroyed.
And then what? When there is nothing left to conquer, what will you do?
I grow with the power of the souls I consume. When this world has been stripped of all its souls, I will be the most powerful god of all. I will conquer the heavens.
You have to admire that he does have ambition, you know? He doesn't, you know, he's a shoot for the moon and you might miss and hit one of the stars kind of guy. Joke's on you, that's the quickest way down the stairs.
Enough games. Yield before Olmec.
Kneel before Zod. I'm gonna need to start sci-fi ship people need to stop naming their ship after somebody. Like, do not name your spaceship Titanic. Do not name your spaceship Icarus, for fuck's sake. That is foolish. What are you doing? Name your ship. Well, don't name it the Unbreakable. That's just Titanic. And don't be like, we'll never crash. Like, because that's ironic. That'll happen the other way around. There's the, I need to read them. I own them. The book series, the culture series, and all the names are like entire sentences. This is where we grabbed one of them. Okay. Do you mean Doom 2? Doom 2 or Doom 2? I have not, I'm afraid. I've not really played the original Doom since the actual 90s. I understand it's playable on this can of Monster Energy drink, though, as it's playable on anything. What did that do?
The Jack. Surely. The Jack. That would be fool.
Okay. Not here. I appreciate people are still making Doom maps. Okay. I won't lie, I'm probably unlikely to play it because I don't play Doom, but I will at least look it up. Well, you said not to look it up, but you know what I mean.
Another hut. The air around it smells of magic. Honor comes with courage, young.
Sorry, I had to click the Doom button. Am I missing something obvious?
The wind. No.
Okay, fair enough. I was.
An enough game. It defies. These in.
Oh, I see. That sounds really cool.
This water is impure. Clearly,
Oh, I can just go in and I missed it.
a ruby fish. Its blood-like coloring must indicate something important. Clearly. 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 Clearly, this is the Temple of Water. This water is... Clearly. 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 Clearly, this... Clearly.
Save game.
One second. I'm just gonna ask the internet.
Clearly, this is the... Clearly. 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 Clearly.
I need it. It did work briefly.
Clearly.
Load game.
Clearly. I cannot go...
Alright, fair enough. That was a bit weird, but we got through it. Are those the, those are the mechanisms for the lock.
A ruby. This is... A ruby fish. Its blood-like coloring must indicate something important.
Is it a red herring?
Clearly. This is the Temple of Water.
Oops. That's fair enough, that makes sense.
The Water Totem.
Was it Monkey Island where the red herring actually does something? Yeah, you have to give it to the troll.
The Water Totem.
Amazing. Huh. Trying to cast my mind back to chapter 2 now. So the plant village.
Could it be? All this time? So simple.
DNA test cycle initiated.
Come on, come on. Hold together, you son of a bitch.
Molecular cohesion affirmative.
Yeah!
Downloaded to DVD. Encryptor sequence completed. System shutdown activated.
God, even DVDs age games now. It's like, oh, you put it on videotape, did you? The maze. I should save my game.
Save game. Return to game.
This looks like a release switch.
I'm sort of walking around without a plan at the moment. Might want that lower.
Save game.
One second.
Return to game.
These pathways are not.
Joke's on you, I wanted to go back anyway. I actually want to go up the top first. Never mind. It's totally where I expected that to go. I'm being... I'm being reckless. I assume they are the free counterweights, but I tell you what, we should save here.
Save game. Return to game. Load game.
Okay, I did it all perfectly the first time round. It's this beer I've been drinking. No! Fuck, that was it.
Load game.
Follow the pattern, John. Three, 1, 3, 1, 3, 2. Damn it, I did it again. You can see what I'm trying to do.
Game.
Oh, I'm very good at getting that timing.